Moikka! Tervetuloa mun kanavalleni. Kiva kun olet täällä. Hello everyone, I am Sisu Swan, a 49-year-old adult ballerina from Finland. In today's video, I am sharing my go-to warm-up recipe, my Mini-Barre.
So if you are busy, if you want to save your own studio time and proceed, for example, into making center combinations, then this may be one solution that you can try.
The first phase is for free movement and scanning the body. And my focus here is to just check in with how my muscles and joints feel today. And I am waking up my body very gently without forcing any textbook ballet lines yet at this moment. I'm just trying to get a sense how my body feels, and usually the situation is that I have some tensions in my body, some stiffness, and I may be tired. I may have some other things on my mind than ballet, so it's difficult to concentrate. So I am just taking note of all these matters, but I'm approaching my body with kindness. So I'm just checking in, and I'm not judging any of my limitations, whether they are physical or mental in my mind. And I always like just move my body a little bit, and at the same time doing a quick body scan to get an understanding of my physique and my capabilities today. This phase is just about being present and being kind to my body, and if something feels tight or stiff, I'm not judging or criticizing myself at all. I'm just gently trying to wake up everything, and based on that I am seeing what I am working with today. Here I want to take it slowly. I want to take my time. I don't want to rush into anything, and I don't even want to think about any of the more demanding or more difficult ballet combinations or ballet exercises that I am about to perform during this practice. So I am just warming up my body very slowly and not judging myself at all. The next phase of my quick warm-up are the pliés, and in this phase I am tuning into the ballet mode. And in this phase I am doing the pliés twice, so twice for each side. And the first set is just feeling my body, checking that how are my hips and legs and back and core, and how is the weight distribution on my feet and how my joints are working. So the first one is it is done without any expectations. In the second pliés, I am shifting my focus more towards this strict ballet alignment. So I'm doing more work to find my posture, that I'm standing correctly. I'm doing more work with my turnout. I'm working more with my rotation from the hips, and I'm pushing more from the floor when I'm going up to the releves. And any tendus, I'm trying to focus more on pointing my feet and pushing my feet from the floor. So the first one is just starting the pliés, no judgment, not trying so hard. And in the second set, I'm doing more ballet work. And these pliés are very important to me when I'm doing my warm-up. As you can see, the style of these pliés is not the typical Vaganova type of ballet class pliés, but these follow the teaching and the choreography of my current ballet teacher. And I have found that these type of pliés in the beginning of a ballet class are very effective in warming up the body and preparing the body for the other ballet movements. So that is why I'm doing these pliés also as a part of this warm-up routine, and I'm doing them twice to get the effects of the warm-up of these pliés very efficiently as a part of this short warm-up routine. In phase 3, I'm doing fondus and rond de jambe. So after the 2 sets of pliés, I am stepping up the technical focus and moving directly into fondus and rond de jambe. So I am skipping the typical tendu exercises and jetés and going straight to these movements. And I think that fondus and rond de jambe, they are very good so-called package exercises or package movements, because they have so many technical details within them. So when I have to warm up quickly, by focusing into these movements, I pretty much get everything necessary done. And in this phase, I am demanding more of my body, so higher movement quality, more precise placement, and also a better posture. So at this stage, I'm putting more focus on my movements. And my first fondu exercise is very simple. So I am standing on a flat foot, no releves, and just doing simple fondus to each direction. And my purpose here is just to get a feeling of my body and really focus on my turnout, my hips, my legs, my core, and by doing the simple movements to really get an understanding how my body feels. After the first set of fondus, I usually do some light stretches, especially to stretch my hips and my lower back. they are usually quite stiff. In this short warm-up, my second set of fondus is a combination of rond de jambe and fondus. And this is the combination that our teacher has given us at the ballet class. And I like this very much because this is a very effective combination with both difficult and also very efficient movements for this warm-up. So first some ronds, and then inside the combination I'm also having fondus that rise up to the releves. And the combination also includes rond de jambe à l'air, so some ronds in the air, which is very effective. And it's always good to lift the legs and really feel how the body is in line, how is the alignment, and how is the balance, and what is the level of strength of the body at the moment. And I have to say that it is quite difficult for me in this warm-up to try to keep my movements just for that purpose, just to do the warm-up and not to criticize my movements and the way that I'm performing the combinations, especially with this class combination, as I can remember all the corrections I have been given by the teacher. But as mentioned, I am not trying to do the movements perfectly here. I am just prepping the body and warming up my muscles. And for myself, it is very difficult to push 100% of my movements when I'm practicing alone. So that is why I am not even trying to do the bar section perfectly, because it is so difficult without a qualified teacher watching you and giving the necessary corrections. In the fourth phase, after the fondus, I'm doing the targeted stretching for the day. So my aim here is to create space and flexibility in my body, and I am choosing the stretches and the movements based on what I feel that I need that day. As I have done the pliés and the fondus, I can already feel what my body needs and what I should do, and where are all the tensions and stiffness and limitations in my body. When I go to the studio, I always have a plan for my practices, and based on that plan, I pretty much know what kind of warm-up routine I should do so that I will get most out of the planned practices. I will also add some bar combinations or switch some bar combinations in my warm-up routine based on the planned exercises. So if I am planning to do, for example, lots of jumping, then I may do a couple of frappe combinations or jetés inside the warm-up routine, so that my feet and ankles are ready for jumping. But that just depends on the workout plan of the day. In the final phase, in my quick warm-up, I have grand battements, so kicking the legs. And this is the final push of the warm-up. And I have to say that after all the previous exercises and previous phases, this really gets my heart rate up and blood circulating, and I can feel that I'm ready to do whatever I have decided to do. And that's it. That was my short warm-up routine, my Mini-Barre. It will take from 20 to 30 minutes, depending on what kind of movements and what kind of bar combinations I'm using. But that's about it. And now I have the entire rest of my studio time to focus on the intended practices. For example, point work or practicing some center combinations. And I think it's important to remember that the warm-up routine is just that. It is a warm-up. It is just about tuning in and not about being flawless from the first second. I hope this warm-up, this Mini-Barre, gives you some ideas about how to maximize your own private practice sessions and your own studio time. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.
As you can see, the warm-up, it really works. It really works. I am warm.